So, first on our list is Fiend Without a Face, 1958 sci-fi horror movie. It's not good, but it's not like that Haunted Island movie that was fucking terrible. Like, it's not that bad. It's normal campy 50s monsters. And after that, we'll move on to beginning of the end. But for now, it's Fiend Without a Face, tonight's first movie from public domain theater. Let's roll. Oh, and no, the sound isn't bad. It's just, even though we're looking at jets, there's no sound yet. It's the quietest airfield on Earth. Do you know how many 50s movies start up with that sign, with a soldier walking past that sign? Wait, we're in Canada? No wonder there's monsters in this movie. Hey, there's no smoking in Canada, eh? He looks like the Mounties are going to show up any minute to arrest him. Oh, dear God, there's a jet. The apocalypse isn't supposed to start till 6 o'clock. In the early days of the robot apocalypse, radar dishes twerked mercilessly. It's an Interceptor Command Experimental Station number 6. Is Ed 209 showing up? Hey, that's a queer sound, eh? That sounds like a giant moose if I ever saw one. Wow, this has a very interesting sound. But he's got a bass. Oh, I wanted to perform CPR, but it's a violent act. Marshall Thompson. Kynaston Reeves? Wow, just when you thought Keanu Reeves was the dumbest name a Reeves guy could have. Lala Lloyd? Now see, it should have been LLALLALLOYD. How unimaginative. An amalgamated production. Herbert J. Letter. Amelia Reynolds. Oh, God. Hey, Skip, why don't you whip me up a script? I'm not disrespecting Keanu the person. I'm disrespecting Keanu the name. Because I had to learn how to pronounce Keanu. Continuity, Hazel Swift, who kept telling guys to shake it off. Buxton Orr. Now that is a composer. Woo. Oh, Mr. Crabtree, I don't want to be in your horrible movie. That is the same sign. They just stuck it on the side of a bank somewhere. Stock footage of formation flying. Why was this getting so quiet before? Now planes are taking off at willy-nilly.
Figure out where that power fade comes from. Okay, I'll see you later. Bye.
You ever think of trying sleep instead of Benzedrine? You know, you might like it.
You ever think of trying water instead of vodka straight up, kid? Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit taking pills.
And to top it off, this guy has to go
He
get
is
himself killed
smoking,
right outside
drinking,
the
and
base.
popping
Well,
pills
he was
and
killed.
booze.
What do you mean?
Well, he could have died from natural causes, you know.
Switch coming from a base security man. You fellows are usually suspicious of everything.
Okay. Here's the sentry's report.
So, should I tip my hat a little more forward? I don't think my cowlick should be this
That's what they
visible.
have on the dead man Grizel.
Yeah? Jacques Grizel, 35, French-Canadian, graduate of Toronto University, specialized in scientific farming, good war record, born in Toronto and went north for farming after
He's
the
Canadian. He doesn't have a
war. Has
war
sister
record.
Barbara, age 24, living on the farm with him.
Well, both the Grisels got a clean slate. There's nothing suspicious about them.
Yeah? What
Could
was
you
Grizel
blink a
doing
little
in the woods
faster,
at 3 o'clock in
kid?
the morning? Farming? Cigarette? No, thanks.
I got one. He's
What are
literally
you gonna do
smoking.
now? Get yourself all involved in this business? Let the local authorities figure it out, Jeff.
Well, the colonel doesn't think it's that easy, and neither do I.
Oh, come on. Let the mysterious
I
death
think
on the
forget the
grounds
look
of
on
our
that dead man's face.
secret base
Probably
go.
some simple explanation.
By the way, are my
No.
levels okay? Can you hear everything?
Maybe Doc Warren has the answer. He should be finished with the autopsy by now. Let's go on over.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh, this guy's liver's delicious. I can't believe he's dead. Private Pile, what is this? Jelly donuts, sir.
Morning, Doc.
Morning, Jeff.
What's up, Doc?
Hi, Doc.
I've just been trying to get you.
Well, what's the story?
Sit down.
You don't have to try to get me, Doc.
I wasn't able to perform your autopsy.
Why not?
You're not
Because
dead.
the mayor of Winthrop and a local doctor named Bradley, who's the coroner, too, came up and claimed the body this morning.
Why didn't you call me?
The mayor had already talked to the colonel.
That's ridiculous.
Well, what's the difference? They've got the body, so it's finished.
Finished? Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it. They'll probably blame the death on our atomic reactors.
Just fear of radioactive fallout.
We're not exploding atom bombs. We're just using atomic power for our radar experiments.
Sure, go out
Oh,
and tell
what
them
is this?
that. You know, we're
pro-nuclear
1,000 miles
power?
from the nearest decent-sized city.
What a bunch of backward people. They've blamed us for too little rain, too much rain. The blight, the beetle, even Mrs.
We
O'Leary's
went from
alien cow.
global
That's why we
cooling to
have to have an
global
autopsy so
warming,
we can
and
prove that death
everything's
wasn't
fucked
caused
up.
by radiation.
Well, the coroner said it was heart failure. That ought to do it. He's one of them.
You can't figure their minds, though.
Canadians,
Excuse
yeah.
me, sir. Colonel Butler
Hello,
phoned to ask the Major to report to his
nurse.
office right away.
All right, Mr. Mayor, if that's the way it is. No sense in asking you again, is there?
No, sir, there'll be no autopsy.
Come in.
What are you, religious or
Oh,
something?
Major Cummings.
Was that for me, sir?
Yes, Major. I'd like to
Major is
introduce
excited.
Miss
He's
Barbara
not coming.
Grizel and Mayor Hawkins. Major Cummings.
How do you do?
Major?
Oh, man, widows are hot.
If you don't mind, Colonel, I've made up my mind. It's all settled.
Just this one point. You know that our governments, Canada and the USA, have set up this base as a joint protection for our people.
We know that.
Yeah, but
We've
we're not
told you
really
that
into
we feel
pot
that the
smoking.
refusal of an autopsy, sorry, Miss Grizel, refusing to do it won't disrupt the effort.
Miss Grizel, Mayor Hawkins, I'm no parlor diplomat. I'm an army man. I'm straightforward.
So I'm pulling a
rather
gun
than
and you're going to
blunt.
let me do that autopsy or
I'm
you're
afraid I
dead?
must use stronger methods of persuasion. You recognize this, Miss Grizel? It's your brother's notebook. He's made some very interesting notations.
Well, of course she's the sister,
Major?
so he can still fuck
Take a
her.
look at this page here. What's it look like to you?
Looks like bloodstains. Why are you showing me this?
Timetable schedule.
You note the times indicated in each line? What is it?
The schedule of our takeoffs and landings.
That's enough to give me what I want, Miss Grizel.
May I have a look at that notebook?
Give it to her, Major.
Okay, fine, but you're a woman. You're not going to understand it. A sexist would say.
This schedule is a list of your takeoff and landings. Our herd's milk had fallen off in cream content. And my brother felt it was due to the jets flying overhead. That's why he was gathering this information. If you notice in the following pages, here's what it says. Helen, less nervous today. Quality low. Diane, apathetic. Quality poor.
Maybe these are just his
Mabel,
Tinder dates.
very pert, general improvement. And so on with the other members of the herd. This was a daily reaction of each cow.
Perhaps the colonel can tell us what he thought the items referred to.
I guess that's all we have to discuss. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming, Major Cummings.
You know, the colonel's a nice guy, really, but, well, he does have his problems.
You don't have to apologize for him.
I'm not.
I'm not. I'm
Just that he has a
making
job
sure
to do.
you didn't like
a
it.
difficult one under the circumstances.
Please, I'd rather not discuss it.
Okay. I was only trying to...
Tried to what?
Oh, I don't know.
Get in your
I guess
pants.
I was looking for a way to say well, I understand what you've been through.
Do you?
What the heck? I'm human. We're all human here. We're not
Yeah.
monsters from outer space.
Hell, in the 2020s, I'm not even sure I'm a man.
Well, thanks.
What for?
Oh, for the lift and the words of comfort.
I wish I could do more.
Oh, I bet you do.
I've no hard feelings if that's what you're thinking.
Well, I was, but not anymore.
And besides, hard feelings is exactly what I'm thinking. Bow, waka, waka, bow, wow.
So long.
What is it about morning that makes me so horny? We can't seem to find Starman anywhere.
Control ready, sir.
Green Dog, this is Pyramid. Are you ready for Test Baker? Over.
Green Dog and
This is Green Dog. This is Green Dog. We're circling
I'm sure I
quietly
can.
at
It's not
40,000
like a
feet.
dirty joke.
Standing by for Test Baker. Over.
Okay, Green Dog, commence Test Baker. Commence Test Baker. Over.
Alright, the chocolate chip cookie dough is on a
Try
sheet
starting out
and
on the
individually
500-mile
spaced
range.
Set for the 500-mile range, Sergeant.
patterns.
Master scope set at 500-mile range. Generator set. Position 6 Charlie.
Start scanning, normal speed.
Sir, our radar isn't even picking up the plane
Scanning,
that we're
normal
supposed to be
speed.
picking up.
Increase scanning speed, 20 RPMs.
Scanning now. 20 RPMs.
Increase range to 1,000 miles.
Range increase to 1,000
Okay,
miles,
you don't have to
sir.
repeat everything I say.
Steady on your sensitive, control number 3.
Right, sir.
Bite me, sir.
Increase range to 1,500 miles.
Range increasing to 1,500 miles, sir.
Hold it steady now, Sergeant.
Right, sir.
Okay, Sergeant. Increase to 2,000 miles.
Sir, couldn't we have just
Increasing
started
range
at
to
2,000 miles?
2,000 miles, sir. Range increase to 2,000.
I can
Look,
see
sir.
my house from here.
Siberia. Increase range to 2,500 miles.
Don't say it.
Range increase to 2,500, sir.
If we can keep this equipment working right, we can watch those Russians 24 hours a day right in their own backyard. We can spot any plane, any missile, anything that's airborne.
Image is fading,
Even
sir.
birds.
There it goes again. Same trouble.
Uh-oh.
Green Dog, this
No,
is
I haven't seen
Pyramid.
QRX Discord.
Check your
Why, what's
equipment.
wrong?
Our image is fading. Repeat. Check your equipment. Our image is fading. Over.
This is Green Dog. This is Green Dog. Our equipment is working okay.
Maybe
Over.
it's your equipment that shit
Signal's
the
going
bed.
on okay from here, sir.
Oh,
There's no drop
jeez.
in power.
Must be some interference again. There's no other answer.
We'll try increasing the power.
Well, sir, we're pushing the atomic plant as much as we can now.
We've got to lick this power fade. Tell them to pour it on.
Why don't you lick me, sir?
Peterson. Well, Pete, this is Cummings, Master Control. We want you to give us everything you've got.
But, Jeff, we've already exceeded the design limits. Every time you take a test, you ask for more power. If I take any more of those rods out, the reactor's liable to get out of control.
I'll take some more out.
We
We'll
could have a
risk it.
meltdown.
We've got to have more
Oh,
power.
Jesus. He's isolated with no internet? That sucks.
Mine too, probably.
I could be dead in days from radiation poisoning, but okay. Flip, 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 flip.
Remove 10 more rods from reactor number 3. Yeah, I know, but it's an order.
We're all gonna die, but I'm okay, because I obeyed orders. Yada, yada, yada. Hi there, I'm a nuclear technician, but I'm smooth as silk and have no regard for human life. Oh, yeah. Okay, if you're running a nuclear plant, you don't want that dial going anywhere near over there. This is like when I was on the teacup ride at Disney.
Power's been boosted, sir, but still can't increase image further.
Sir, my hair fell
It
out.
doesn't matter how much we boost the transmitter power. It doesn't reach the plane. You know, it's almost as if the power were being drained off.
Well, we'll just have to keep working on it.
Yeah, and in the meantime,
we
what
have
new
to figure out
excuse
how
do
we're
I give the
transferring power
Pentagon?
through the air without any kind of
This is Green Dog. Standing
hardwire.
by for instructions. Over.
Okay, Green Dog. Okay, Green Dog. Test Baker is completed. Return to base. Repeat. Test Baker is completed. Return to base. Over.
Roger and out.
Okay, Sergeant. Let's close shop.
Might as well just abandon the Air Force altogether. We're done. And so we bury the head of the Nuclear Commission.
Overshadows the other. What has he marked up in the ledger for good as against the ledger for bad? He was a good, generous man.
And I'll thank you not to overfly. As I was saying.
And now we consecrate the worldly remains of our beloved Jacques to the good earth from whence he sprang.
Is that supposed to be an Irish accent? But they're in fucking Canada. Why would there be an Irish accent?
Closer and closer.
Thank goodness the cows are getting used to them.
Aye.
I am so
Are we
confused.
eating soon?
It'll be ready in a minute. I just want to feed the chickens first.
Is this what the people... Wait, like, is this what people thought Canadians sounded like in the 50s? What's with the...
Amelia! Amelia! What is it?
What is it? What happened? Amelia!
What the hey? Oh, this guy's the worst pitchfork ever. Oh, I always wondered how the beginning of Resident Evil 4 was supposed to be.
Can I see you home, Barbara?
No, thank you, Mayor.
Oh,
I
can
think
I
better
see you home,
go back
Barbara?
with Professor Walker and keep my mind occupied.
You sure you want to? My work can wait, you know.
I'd be perfectly happy to stare at your tits for a little more time.
There, Ben Adams and his wife are dead, same as young Griselle. Where? Up at the farm.
At the edge of the air base.
Yes, we're well aware that we're still near the air base. You don't have to keep showing planes taking off.
But Mayor Hawkins, you're taking a great deal for granted. There is absolutely no evidence pointing to radioactive fallout or radioactive contamination of any kind. Yes, we'll do everything we can, I assure you.
Including pushing the envelope on our nuclear reactor
Yes.
into dangerous
Goodbye.
levels.
In addition to our headaches with the Pentagon, we're now being accused of killing off the people in this town.
Perhaps they'd cooperate, sir, if we could explain more about our anti-missile program. I mean, not the
Maybe
secrets.
they'd cooperate
You know
if we
that's
kill a few more people.
impossible, Jeff. Come in.
It'll be rough if the town turns against us.
Yeah, Bolt.
Sir, we began a complete investigation of the Adams farm, but the local constable, a man named Gibbons, told us to get off the place. Said it came under his jurisdiction and we had no business being there.
Really, the government
What kind of cooperation
doesn't
do you call
override
that?
their
Well, they're
jurisdiction.
nervous, upset. We've got to find out how those people died.
Well, suppose you get hold of the Adams relatives. See if you can persuade them to let us do an autopsy.
Yes, sir, I'll try.
Reassure them. Promise
As soon as I'm
them
done with
anything.
this cigarette.
But get hold of those bodies.
There's one body I want to get a
made
hold
a
of, sir,
complete
but
autopsy
if
on
you're
both
ordering me...
cases. Called Dr. Bradley in to check my findings, and our opinions concur. It's fantastic. On examination of the skull of Mr. Adams, I noticed two small holes in the base of the occipital region here. They penetrated to the medulla oblongata, where the spinal cord meets the brain.
Do you need me to
I
draw you a
opened the
diagram?
skull to investigate and found this.
The brain, it's gone.
Yes.
What?
Sucked out like an egg through those two holes.
That's not how you
That's
eat
not
eggs,
all.
sir.
The entire spinal cord is missing.
But it's incredible.
It's as if some mental vampire were at work.
This person
Where's
was
the
murdered
brain
by
and spinal
Sub-Zero.
cord gone?
I'm a doctor, Colonel, not a detective. There's nothing like this in the books. Major Cummings had the best explanation so far. Mental vampire.
That's rubbish.
Yeah, if you listen to Cummings, you're an
animal.
idiot. Oh, sorry.
Colonel, I've lived in these backwoods all my life. And I can assure you there's no animal in these parts or anywhere else, for that matter, that could do that.
Maybe that guy Gibbons was right about the supernatural.
Well, whatever the explanation, we'll find it.
And kill it.
We must find it. In the meantime, Doctor, I trust I can rely on your discretion.
Not to tell the mayor or the townspeople. Of course. I've got an
I
overworked
really get off
practice
on
as
this
it is,
secret
Colonel.
police
Thank
bullshit.
Dr. Warren, I want you to get on the phone. Consult the
With
top
those
medical
ears, I'm sure you have
wherever
one.
they are. Captain, contact the best authorities. Tell them what the problem is. Find out what they have to say about it. Jeff,
Wait
the
a minute.
townsfolk know you.
You're trying to
Talk
keep a
to
lid
them.
on this. You can't just go
Check on
calling up
anything that seems to
everybody.
be extraordinary, no matter what it is.
Pardon me, have you ever heard of a man's brains being sucked out through two tiny little holes in his head? Oh, yes, the spine, too. No reason. Just, curious. I'm gonna get me a handful of titties. Gonna get a handful of titties today. This stupid little gate. It wouldn't keep out a child, for fuck's sake. What's the point? What? Look at this smarmy fuck. Oh dear. Oh. I hear shower water. Don't even. No, sir. No.
Hello?
If you don't say I can't come in, I'm coming in.
Anybody home?
I don't know why people bring the towel in before the water shut off. Doesn't that seem kind of
Miss
dumb?
Frizzell?
That happens a lot in movies. Oh, yes, even though I'm alone in the shower, I'm just gonna cover myself up demurely. And I'm gonna leave the... Whoa, even the music got a little I Dream of Jeannie.
Great.
Breaking and entering. Great, now I gotta kill her.
Miss Grizel, I'm sorry for barging in like that, but, well, I knocked and there was no answer, and the door was open, so I
let myself
What's wrong,
in.
Major? I'll be out in a minute.
Do you really?
Thank
Huh.
you.
Well, my shower's down the hall, so I'm not allowed to, walk around naked. Why would you use that font? You might as well just have written it in Comic Sans. I'll just help myself to any kind of reading in here.
Found something interesting?
Oh, I was just glancing around.
I already saw you naked. I might as well look
Professor
through your
Woolgate was
notes.
preparing these for publication anyway.
Oh, you correlating his material?
I do most of it. He dictates on this. I edit the tapes and prepare the draft manuscripts.
Speaking of
Some
dictating,
job.
But interesting.
can I be any
Professor must be
closer to
quite a
you?
guy. Thought
Yo,
control,
Kirok, how you
cybernetics, all
feeling,
that
buddy?
That's only half of it.
stuff. Strange, isn't it? Finding a man like that here in Winthrop.
In these uncivilized backwoods, I think you were going to say.
Well, I'm afraid so.
Or the explanation
I'm
is
gonna
quite
look. If I leaned any
Professor
closer,
Woolgate
I would
had a
touch your
stroke about
forehead
5
and
years
lick
ago.
your cheek,
He's
honey.
retired.
Well, he still works.
And at odd hours.
Odd hours?
He thinks nothing of starting work at 11 at night
I
and
haven't
working
blinked
until
in
the
2
small hours of
minutes.
the
Oh
morning.
my God.
You know, the mayor mentioned that Walgate was an authority on psychic phenomena. Is that still a hobby of his?
I don't know. If
His
it is,
body
I'll have
language
Dr.
is
Bradley
so
after him.
aggressive.
Dr. Bradley said no more overwork or excitement.
What about you?
What do you mean?
Well, don't you ever get some time off?
Don't you want to
Well,
get excited? Look at, stop it, sir. You're creeping. Oh, thank God, someone stopped this.
Hello, Howard. Come on in. Oh, this is Major Cummings from the base.
Yeah, I know. We've met.
Well, I guess I'll be running along.
Oh, you've only just been here a few
Thanks,
minutes.
I was
Cockblocker.
just passing on my way back to the base.
Quite a roundabout route.
Why
The new
do all these
airfield
Canadians have
extension covers a
Irish
lot of
accents?
Too much for Winthrop's liking.
It must keep you pretty busy.
Yes, there's a lot to do.
I'd
I'll
like
bet
to
there
rip out your spine and take
Come
your
again?
brain through 2 little holes in the
You
back
found
of your
that
head,
GI killer
you
yet?
smarmy
No,
bastard.
you'd be far better off hunting him down instead of
tomcatting around here.
I'm gonna... Oh! Our hero, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! Oh, man. White people can't fight.
Cut it out, the both of you. Come on.
Sorry.
I meant to hit you, too, but you broke us up.
I think you'd better leave, Major. You've done enough damage for one morning.
Man, that's a Viagra pill I'll never get back. Oh, did she? Yeah, she didn't really equate herself too well. Although I'm sure that was the director. Nobody acts like that on purpose.
Oh, nice, Sergeant.
When you tell me you haven't known me long enough. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll see you later.
I'll harass you later.
How do you like that? She says we haven't been properly introduced, and she's a nurse.
Well, I hope we made out better with the museums and stuff.
No, not
She's
a
a
chance. They all think I'm
proctological
crazy.
examiner.
How'd you make out?
Listen now, we've got work to do.
You're the guy who works after 5, remember, not me.
Now, wait a minute. This is serious. I want you to give me all the information you can on our Professor Walgate. Everything he's ever written. Books, articles, everything.
Sir, but the internet doesn't exist yet. Holy shit, I need more coffee. This is fucking boring. This is worse than my thesis about gender studies. COVID attacks people in different ways, yeah. Do they just fly over night and day? Do these people ever get a break?
Don't worry, I'll have this guy in jug by tomorrow night. So long, Mayor.
Yeah, I'm totally Canadian, don't you know? I'm gonna go down to the bar and have me a pint. Yeah, we're gonna get a little more into it. I got quite a few movies lined up. I'm not even sure the next one is actually. I checked. They're both in public domain, so we'll see. I thought I heard somebody behind me, but... God damn it. Stupid tinnitus is making me think I'm being followed. Keep shaking the bushes, boss. Oh, it's locked. Damn it, these people are smart. They had 50 grips in here moving shit in sequence, and this took 2 days alone to get right. Hit the bucket, damn you! Okay. Oh, Christ. Good luck. Whoa! That was animated. It was animated terribly, but it was animated. Who's making that horrible slurping noise? I hope in my last moments I could be a little more dignified. Oh, Jesus, dude. This movie is called Fiend Without a Face, although everyone you see has a face when they die. When I die, I don't want to go...
All right now. Let's stop this nonsense. No fancy atomic radiation caused these deaths.
What about the mayor? What killed him?
You know,
Who are you trying to fool, Gibbons? It's the atomic
I'm
fallout.
not used to Canadians being so mob-ready.
Someone murdered the mayor. The same maniac that killed Jack
We're in
Grizzell,
Canada,
Ben
by the
Adams, and
way.
his wife.
All right, Gibbons, where is he?
If you'll shut up, I'll tell you.
Right there, let him talk.
Now, the fellow we're after is out there in the woods. Probably some air-based GI that's gone wild. Now, we can't get far if we move fast, and I say let's stop jabbering and get after him.
Right, let's get him.
All right,
right,
but
now, let's
we've got to
go.
have our mid-morning shots of Guinness. But you're all fucking clowns. We cannot get in this, in this car at once. Oh, no, he just had the whole... Wow, they're better armed than the entire Canadian military.
Right, fellas. Let's fight this guy.
All right, we're drunk and pissed off, and now we're armed. What could possibly go wrong? What a bed! What a bed in tights!
Keep a sharp lookout, okay? Okay, let's go.
Oh, sorry, that was Bill. I thought he was a maniac. He was a maniac. You just weren't supposed to shoot him. Hey, you sure you don't want another jelly donut there, Corporal? Whatever the fuck you are? Oh my god, there's a raging pussy out there. Oh, posse. I misread that. Sorry, guys.
Excuse me, sir. This just came in from the FBI.
Walgate. Brilliant scientist, recluse, considered highly eccentric.
That old guy, Walgett. Sounds like a cross between Einstein and Robinson Crusoe, sir.
It gets more interesting all the time.
No.
Okay, Sergeant, I'm going out for a while.
I struck out earlier, but I think if I'm persistent and creepy enough, she might let me get to second base. Cheap product placement, never heard of film? We used to have a real guard, but then we just shellacked this guy in his place, and he hasn't moved in 3 years. It works really well. Oh, never mind. The movie ruined my joke. Wait a minute, this isn't... Whose house is this? Who has spiral staircases outside? Alright, he didn't answer and his door's probably open, so I can walk in. Ugh, you.
Well, hello.
Wait a minute.
Nice to see you again.
I'm very busy.
Well, I'd like to see the professor.
Oh. Yes, of course.
Oh, I thought you came here for my snarky attitude, but since you're not, I guess fine.
Come in.
Professor Walgate, Major Cummings from the airbase to see you.
Sorry to barge in like this, Professor.
Not at
I don't know
all.
what it is.
These
Your friend
days I
Shitstain
welcome
was here
any
earlier.
excuse to stop work. Isn't that so, Barbara? Please take a chair, Major.
Oh, thank
Major,
you.
I'd like to talk to you about your blatant harassment and stalking of my
This
assistant.
business with the mayor.
Oh, terrible tragedy, really terrible.
So I need your help, Professor.
Anything you say, just name it.
Well, this is the 4th death in the space of a few days. Not only are they terrible tragedies in themselves, but they're turning the townsfolk against us at the base.
It's just ignorance, my dear fellow. These people are simple, one might say.
You know,
Narrow
you
in
don't
their
expect them to
outlook.
panic
Also,
until
the
half of them are
secrecy
dead.
your
I don't
activities
understand.
Doesn't help. This development of radar boosted by atomic power.
What gave you that idea?
Yeah, that's usually when you're
There was a
steering
piece
out
in
of
the
it.
Atom Journal about your work on reactors. It wasn't a year ago, and I read somewhere about the new radar patterns. Of course, this territory's ideal for that kind of work.
Top
I put two and
secret
two together.
Government projects don't have patents that you can just look at.
4.5. But you don't have to worry, Major. What I surmise, I keep to myself.
Well, I hope so, sir.
Let me offer you a drink. Whiskey?
Yes, please. Straight.
Barbara.
No, thank you, Professor.
This
have
wasn't
the
a
last chapter
question.
finished
Get
tomorrow.
drunk, young
That's
lady.
fine. That's real progress. I've already begun on
You know,
volume 2.
My mind
The
is
next
really
stream game is
buzzing with
probably
these
going to be
strange
Penitent.
words.
Just a few elementary ideas.
'Cause I
on the
think I can
subject,
get that
Major.
out of the
Not
way
so advanced
before,
as present-day developments.
I'll transcribe these while you
Hogwarts.
talk. Excuse me.
No, she's quite the
That business
rear,
of her
doesn't
brother,
she, Major?
She was devoted to him.
Yes, it was a tough break.
Murders
Don't
often are
want
tough
to
breaks.
seem morbid, but did you see his face
Yeah, the art
after he
game.
died?
Yes, I finished RE4
Yes.
on Thursday.
What was it like? I have a reason.
What
for
is it
asking.
like to be able to feel your penis?
Well,
I
it-
haven't in
It's an
years.
expression of complete horror.
Thank you.
Fright. Almost insane, I guess.
In fact, I'm close to beating it a second time off stream. Oh, be good, are we good?
What in it? Did you get him? What kid? Okay, fellas, okay.
It was just a gunshot.
Oh, just a false alarm, that's all.
Oh,
As
that
you
was a
said yourself,
very
sir, the people
necessary
here are
scene.
Simple and superstitious. Maybe they're not so wrong after all.
What do you mean?
Not supernatural? Something unreal, something never seen by anyone before?
I can't accept that. I've always disproved
like
such
Hillary
theories.
Clinton's good
What is it
side?
Nothing supernatural, I'm sure. I can't believe that. I'm a scientist.
Because they'll make
You've made a
more
study of
money
psychic
on
phenomena,
the
haven't you?
DLC
I
if they
tell
get
you,
more
it
people to
can't
buy
be
it.
that. It can't
I think
be.
I think the Ada Wong
Professor, you know
DLC
what
for
Dr.
RE4
Bradley
comes
said.
out in like less than a month too,
Was
because they're
it
doing the VR
absolutely
mode.
necessary to upset the professor?
It's nothing, Barbara. The Major and I were just having a quiet talk. I got dizzy.
Well, your quiet little talk is over, Major. First Howard Gibbons, now the professor. Do you have to go around making trouble?
You really believe that, don't you?
Well, I can believe my eyes.
I'm sorry, Professor. I didn't mean to disturb you.
No, not at all. Forgive me if I don't rise.
Yes, certainly.
I'm trying to get her to give me another sponge bath and just get out. Why does my love interest have to be such a dick? Oh, sorry, Bill.
It's me, it's Burke!
You should try yelling before you get in range of my gun, you fool.
Have you finished searching the quarry yet?
Yeah, and the men are tired. They want to go home.
But they can't quit now. We've
Well,
almost
we're-
reached
you
the air
know,
base.
Well, you better
We're
tell them they
hunting
won't
crazy
listen to me.
people, and now it doesn't feel right. I'm tired. and
Okay,
my
fellas,
shoes
you
are
spread
soggy.
out again. We'll join up at the Adams fence.
Da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-dun. Wow, it's awful bright out here for
Say,
nighttime.
you hear something?
Yeah. Funny sound.
You take that path and I'll take this one. If you see anything, shout.
You said not to let each other out of sight.
These paths run almost parallel to each other.
Would
We'll
you
meet
stop
up
being a
ways anyway.
pussy and get
The
your
dawn's
gun in
beginning to
gear?
come up. Wait a little. We'll see better then.
Oh, we're close to the end now. Come on, boy.
It's bright as daytime, you pussy. Get out there.
Go on, fella.
By
you
the
take
way,
that one.
did you watch the Canucks game last night? I'm telling you, those refs have been paid off. Could you find me a nicer, better man than Bret Hart? I didn't think so. Oh dear God. If they bring back Gangrel, I will laugh my ass off. My God, somebody's drinking a Slurpee and playing a bass drum. I've got to get out of here.
Gibbons! Gibbons!
Are you seeing you saw monkeys out there?
Where
I've
are
seen
you?
a ton of gibbons.
Gibbons! Where the heck are you? Gibbons!
Oh God. I'm just happy that Stacy Keebler made it into the Hall of Fame. Cause I Chihuahua.
Gibbons! Gibbons! Where are you? Gibbons! Gibbons!
Gibbons!
Gibbons!
Gibbons! Come back, Gibbons! The town braces for the inevitable Gibbons
I think
gate.
you should go home, Mrs. Gibbons.
No.
My
I'm
husband's
all right,
out there
Doctor.
missing, and I'll
I'll
never
wait here
find
for my boy. Don't worry, we'll find him. Oh, where's Howard? Where is he?
We've searched everywhere.
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Oh, I don't believe it. He must be there. I'm going to look for him myself.
You can't go in the woods alone.
Oh, but I got to find
Why
him.
not?
I've got to find my boy.
Oh, you'd better see that she gets home. Get your wife to look after her.
Gangrel was like if the Twilight vampires let themselves
Gibbons is out there
go.
and still alive. He would have heard us.
No point in searching anymore. I reckon we ought to call a council meeting and decide what we're going to do.
Yeah, what about it, Bradley?
Well, let's get Melville.
Let
He's
the old
the
lady
deputy
go out there and
mayor.
get killed
Suppose it's up
first,
to
then
him.
maybe I'll think about it.
Good evening.
Are they eating with chopstick? Oh no, this is a meeting.
Everyone
They were having
quiet, please.
dinner.
Now you all know why we're here. We've had four
No,
deaths,
no,
and
me.
now our constable
Know what I do
disappeared.
for a living.
The cause of these deaths is still unknown. Everybody seems
Although
to
it
have
might
their
have
own
something to
ideas,
do with
and
their
they all
brains
seem
being sucked
connected
out.
with the new air base.
Now you're talking.
For this reason, I've asked Major Cummings to this meeting. He's going to help us in any way he possibly can.
And he's totally not going to
That
cockblock us
goes
or
for his
feed us
commanding
false
officer,
information.
Colonel Butler, who is very concerned about what's happened.
Cut out the soft soap, Melville. Let's get down to brass tacks.
All I know is, before this air base came here, we were doing fine. Now you and these Air Force fellows tell us that it's not radiation at all. Well, maybe you're right at that. I don't know.
Although that
forgetting
nuclear
about the
power
deaths,
reactor seems to
how
say
do
it's
you explain
radiation.
the change in quality of the cow's milk, even the quantity? Let the Major tell me about that.
Go ahead, Major.
I don't know anything about cows. What
Well, no one can make anyone believe something if they don't want to believe it. But it has been positively proven that there is no radiation affecting anyone in Winthrop. Not even the cows. As for the milk, I don't know enough about farming, but I would assume...
Rizal did. He knew his business.
And so do I. It was the noise of the jets that did it, nothing more. It frightened the herd. But I can tell you that the herd is
defending
normal
me.
again. They've got used to it.
Thank you.
Fuck off.
As for the deaths, gentlemen, we are equally at a loss to give an answer, and equally disturbed. Now, there's been some talk of a mad GI on the prowl. Well, this, I can assure you, is not true. We've checked and rechecked
Watch
our
his
personnel.
nose starts growing.
We know how you feel. But we're trying to protect our countries from a guided missile attack. If you would only help us instead of fighting us.
It's all a waste of time.
Let's get rid of the base. We had no trouble before they came here. We'll have no trouble after they leave.
I think that's rather a foolish attitude.
What? Dupa, dupa! What the fuck? He got attacked by a rabid squirrel. Oh, pretty girl. Why would they use that voice?
It was terrible, Jeff. What could have happened to him?
I don't know.
I think you went to an improv class, and
Would
that's
you
the
like a
best they
drink?
got out of him. I don't know.
Barbara, I think Professor Walgate is involved in these deaths.
I don't understand.
Neither do I. Maybe it's just a...
I'm just trying to throw off the scent that it could possibly be the Air Force's fault.
Oh, Jeff.
Look, Barbara, I've checked on Walgate. This research of his, somehow I think it ties in with what's happened here in Winthrop.
Oh, that's crazy.
You're
Is it?
crazy. I hate you.
Mind if I borrow this?
Where are you going?
Yeah, the Air
I'd
Force
take a look
doesn't
at
let
the
us have
cemetery.
flashlights. They think it's, detrimental. I don't know why. The budget doesn't let us have them anyway. Plus, I need D-cell batteries. You have D-cell batteries? I'm gonna have to go to the store and get D-cell batteries for a flashlight I couldn't even authorize to have. Do you have a Home Depot in Canada? I don't know. Fuck. Wow. That flashlight is illuminating much. Where the fuck is he coming out of? Nothing, just visiting a corpse. Nothing to see here. Please don't check my underwear. Marilyn Monroe. I didn't know she died in Canada. This dude will check any door and just barge right in. Major, you bring back up? Like, does anybody even know you're here? What, did he stumble onto the tomb of King Tut? What the fuck? Yeah, it took a team of engineers 2 years to excavate this. But the townsfolk never knew. My god, that dildo's huge. I'm not even sure I can take half of that. Holy shit, he's got 2 of them. Oh, dead guy in a mausoleum. Something's fishy here. I always wanted a pipe, and since you don't seem to be needing it anymore... Well, who didn't see that coming? Just open up, you stupid door.
Hey!
Let me know if you can hear me. Hey! Do you feel a little sick? Oh no. You couldn't unscrew it and screw it back in or rearrange the batteries? That usually helps when my flashlight goes dead. Nah, fuck it. Smash it on the ground. This guy is a raging idiot. Look at the size of that fucking match, and they turned on a spotlight. These burning candles should use up the oxygen in here pretty quickly. Put the candle back. Oh my god, the dildo light's on fire? This guy's kinky as fuck. I can't believe there isn't a back door to this place. It's like they wanted the dead people to stay down here. Alright, Candle, you're gonna open this door. This guy's literally dead. Like, nobody would know he's here. Hey now. Oh, it was Major Cummings in the crypt with the candlestick.
Any word yet from Major Cummings?
Not a thing yet, sir.
Well, keep trying.
Hello?
Keep trying what?
Hello, Miss Griselle. This is Captain Chester. I've been trying to locate Major Cummings.
Captain Chester?
Oh, he left here about 7:30.
Well, did he say where he was going?
Yes, he borrowed a flashlight for me and said something about going to the cemetery.
Were her
Look,
lips
I
moving?
don't like the sound of all this. You wait there. I'll be
has-
over right away.
Like, a Betty Page picture up on the wall. Major Chester to the rescue! So no, that's not going to work. Oh, all the oxygen is burning up. The candle's going out. Can't breathe. Oh, it looks like this is the end. Wait, he brought her? Why did he bring her? Look, I need somebody to scream and distract the monsters.
Are you sure this is the place?
Oh, this is a place, all right. Listen.
Huh? Listen. I don't hear anything.
I've got Vulcan ears. I can
Now,
hear
wait a
everything.
Over this way. There's
This
somebody
idiot
inside,
didn't
all right.
realize this door's a pull door.
It's dead. Get hold this.
Oh, Harry, come on.
Hold the flashlight closer.
Pull it, you weak-limbed little shit.
Here he is.
Jeff! Jeff!
There's no air in here. Keep the door open. He'll be all right. Now
The
just relax.
place is cavernous. He could
me,
have breathed
Barbara.
for
You
like
all right?
3 days.
Barbara,
Yeah, you're not dreaming, buddy. It's Barbara.
we're locked in. No air.
Take it easy now. Come on, let's get going. We'll
That
get you back to
stupid
the
corpse
base.
kept breathing heavy. I
Right,
didn't
got
get
to
enough
walk it.
oxygen.
Well, no shape to see anybody.
I've got to see Walter.
I don't know. There's some logical
Come in.
steps that are missing from this.
Good evening.
Major Cummings.
I didn't expect to see you
very
alive.
late. I hope you don't
I mean,
mind.
how are
On
you?
the contrary, I'm glad to see you. Sit down, won't you?
We,
Sir, I'm here to talk
we
about
missed you at
those
the town
odd
council meeting.
Dachshund
I saw Gibbons
statues on your
afterwards.
mantelpiece.
His mind was gone completely mad. It's dreadful.
I was hoping maybe you could help us, sir.
Me? How could I help you?
You're an atomic expert.
Who told you that?
Our files in Washington.
Who told you that?
Have you
Oh,
been
my
checking on
PhD
me?
on my desk, of
Yes.
course.
Oh,
Here, would you care for a cigarette, Professor?
no thanks. I'm attached to my pipe.
Professor, I read one of your books on
Wait,
the
he has another pipe?
materialization of thought. You denied that it was possible, but the thought was intriguing. Yes, if it could be done, why, man could create power by thought. He could will a door to open. He could perform useful work without moving from his chair.
Oh, please, we're years away from the
I said
X-Men
it
comics.
was impossible, didn't I?
Is it? Perhaps with atomic power it could be done.
Oh, please, I'm tired.
Oh,
and sick.
every time there's a question, you
Stop
just say,
badgering
"Oh,
me,
atomic
please."
power could
I
do it."
will if
Blah
you'll
blah
answer me a
blah.
few
You're full of
questions.
shit,
Jeff.
Major.
I'm sorry, but I've got to go on.
What were you doing in the cemetery tonight, Professor?
Visiting an
Were
old
you,
friend?
Looking for this?
No, I already had a pipe. I don't know what you mean.
I didn't mean to shut you in, close the door on you. I was frightened when I heard you. I only wanted time to get away. I only realized later that you might be shut, trapped.
Sounds like this guy's in a crypt with no air.
If she hadn't rescued me, I wouldn't be alive.
Jeff.
What were you
Jeff,
doing there,
how
Professor?
dare you accuse him of the murder he obviously tried to do?
I had to examine the mayor's body. I had to find out the truth.
What was that?
Did you leave the pet door open?
Professor, what's the matter?
Yeah, sit down.
Professor, can you hear me?
It's a terrible story. Shut down your atomic plant, Radar.
Call Dr. Bradley right away. I'm going back to the base.
Jeff, be careful.
What?
I'm afraid.
I'll be back right away.
Wait, what?
I try that
Stop
again
it.
when I have more time.
I'll nuzzle my face between your breasts. I don't know. I'll think of something.
But the thing's fantastic. You can't shut down a whole atomic power plant on such a wild theory.
And I also don't believe you kissed her either, you
The
fucking
Adams couple, the
lunatic.
mayor, they all died a few minutes after the peak of our radar test, right after our atomic plant was operating under full power.
But it'll take months to get the plant operating again.
Well, it's better than risking any more lives or madmen like Gibbons.
Oh, stop it. You work for the U.S. government.
Okay.
People die all the
Let's
time.
put it on ice.
Of course it's awful. We wouldn't be watching it if it was good.
How soon will you be ready, Pete?
We'll shut her down in 5 minutes.
5 sexy swab minutes. I'm
The
gonna
rods are all
stroke around.
smashed.
What happened?
I don't know. We just found them all broken.
We'll never be able to shut her down now.
What about spares?
You know how we put this place together, Jeff. We've no extras of anything.
Well, there must be some way of controlling the reaction.
No, the rods. We don't stand a chance.
The nearest supply would be at the Hanford Works in the Columbia River. How soon can we get a shipment flown in here?
4 to 6 hours if you phone right now.
Get me the Hanford
That's
Works in the
not how you
Columbia
work
River
a
right away.
dial, sir.
Well, Doc, how is he?
Oh, there's no question. It's another attack a little more serious than the last.
He'll be all right.
Oh, sure.
You
See,
shouldn't
he
wear
gets plenty of
tops that
rest.
show off your tits so magnificently.
Call me if there's any
Really tough on
change.
his heart.
For goodness sake, get somebody out here to stay with you.
Jeff, Major Cummings said he'll be back soon.
Jeff, Major Cummings.
Mm. When I hear Major Cummings, I think of your
Obviously,
dress
those
not
rods
being
were
wearable
destroyed.
anymore.
How and for what reason, we don't know. But we do know that we're in trouble up here. Serious trouble.
Come on, they named him Major Cummings.
Yes, put her through. It's for you, Jeff. Barbara Grizel.
Thank you. Hello, Barbara.
Hey, baby. You want me to what?
Okay, good. We'll be
I don't
right
even
over.
own a clown
Right,
suit.
bye.
Wait, what? Oh, never mind.
Walgate's regained consciousness. I think we better get over there right away, sir.
Right.
Now, we better get some
You
sidearms.
regain consciousness, but all you can do is drool.
Get hold of Dr. Bradley in Melville right away. Have him meet us at Walgate's house.
So you thought
I
of
shall
the
feel
local
better
movie theater?
after I've told you everything. Maybe you can help me to clear up this ghastly business. But no matter what you do to me, remember those horrible deaths were beyond my control.
Go on, Professor.
For many years now, I have been working on a theory of thought materialization. The entire apparatus
But my
to give it
brain
the
don't work
required
too good
boost
no more, so
is in my laboratory.
Laboratory? Didn't know you had one.
There were many things you didn't know, my child.
Like the
If you
peephole in
had,
your bathroom.
you'd never come here again. You can see it later. I knew I could never succeed on the principles of telepathy. I needed to stimulate my brain to the extent that I could detach thought from my conscious to give it a separate I concentrated on the simplest experiment, to turn the page of a book. I designed an instrument to create a sudden and powerful electrical boost to help me free.
Because God knows my hands don't work anymore. I couldn't possibly turn the book
Each
page
application of
with
the
my hand.
electric charge created a shock almost equal to electrocution. It made me ill. Dr. Bradley diagnosed exhaustion. He thought my illness was caused by overwork in getting my papers ready for
He
publication.
said you be illin.
He introduced me to Barbara Griselle. With Barbara as my secretary, I was
I
able
perked
to
up quite a bit,
satisfy my
actually.
publisher and continue my experiments to materialize thought. For a long time, I persisted in
Can you
this
imagine this
one
poor bastard when he
experiment
first got this
without
get up on?
success.
You want me to put a leather strap on my head and... Well, I couldn't turn the page, but I could summon lightning.
The lightning in striking the house gave my instruments a sudden violent charge of power. And my thought was free.
Free your
to turn the page of the book. I altered the design of my equipment to generate these violent power boosts. But it was very dangerous, and I could only undergo each experiment after a long period of rest. Whenever I felt well enough to absorb the shock, I found no difficulty in moving small objects.
But it also gave me Bell's palsy.
Eventually, I developed a certain tolerance to the high voltages I used. But what I really needed for regular experiments was a new form of power.
I
Something
needed
that
Tony
was
Stark to
smoother,
build me an arc
something
reactor.
that would flow through my brain without causing collapse. The new atomic plant at the air base provided me with this power. I devised additional apparatus that enabled me to divert
This movie
a
wants us
portion
to
of
believe
the
that atomic power is
that was
just
radiating
created
between
and
the
can be
ground station and
drawn
the radar
over
aircraft
great distances
circling
through the
40,000
air.
feet above. It was power which I could control, and I learned how to amplify my thoughts without hurting myself. I was able to detach my thoughts and allow them to work on their own. I began to devise a being into which the thought, once released, could enter and preserve
welcome
itself
back,
for
sir.
all humanity. I envisaged something akin
Welcome to
the
Exposition
human brain,
Theater.
with life and mobility, but without the limitations of man's body.
If only I could take this
I
jock
concentrated
strap off my head.
entire thought on its creation. I succeeded, but like thought itself, it was invisible.
Oh, no, sir. Yes, you should feel shame. And change your underwear.
That night I entered my laboratory to take advantage of a radar test, only to find the place in shambles. My equipment wrecked beyond repair.
It looks exactly the same.
All of my notes about its creation
dude,
and
it's
how I
terrible.
thought it could
Sorry.
be controlled were destroyed. I knew now that I had created a fiend. There was no other explanation.
Maybe it
I
was
was
Gibbons.
helpless, but whom could I tell? Who would believe such a fantastic story?
So I decided to tell no one and
I
let
could
people
sense
die.
the
I don't know.
presence of the fiend there in the room with me, growing more powerful with each succeeding day. My one desire was to destroy the thing, but I possessed no means of projecting my thought to do so. Then I could hear it. Was it possible that there were more than one? I was unable to stop them. They were now drawing power from the atomic station.
You know,
Its intelligence
when you
had
create
expanded.
monsters and they just want
Man
to
knew
do
how
light
to make its
vandalism,
escape. And then followed these horrible deaths and Gibbons' madness. I had to know what I had done. I had to see one of the bodies.
you knew
I
what
went
you
to the
had
mayor's
done.
tomb.
It's obvious.
I now know that I have created a mental vampire, a fiend that needs to drain the intellect to survive and multiply.
It needs to drain intellect to survive, then he's fucked in this movie.
Supposing you're right, Professor, how does it live?
How else?
I just
but in
told
the
you, it
brains
feeds on
and
instinct.
nerve
Don't you
centers
paying
removed from
attention?
these dead people.
Then where are they and why can't we see them? This is nonsense.
We're facing a new form of life that nobody understands. I believe it feeds on the radiation from your atomic plant, and that it's evil.
Professor, It's my opinion that the evil's all in your mind. You're in need of medical assistance.
You're fucking Looney Tunes.
Oh, Doctor, I'm glad to see you're here. This man's become a raving lunatic.
Hey, what's going on out there? Hey, look!
Really? You saw the vines twitching from inside?
Hello.
No.
Hello?
You need to dial the phone, sir. No, the number's on the
Professor,
front.
what's wrong with your telephone?
Nothing should be the matter unless they've got enough intelligence to cut the lines.
Just, you know,
Jeff, I want you to
Canadian
get over to the airbase. I want emergency patrols.
I'm a bitch than American. Oh, he ate his last donut on the job.
He's dead.
I'll give you a hand
Still
with this.
looking at
Quick,
him.
barricade that window.
Professor, have you got anything we can nail across that window?
There's some lumber in my laboratory.
Dude, by the time you get in there...
I've got to get out of this.
Pull yourself together and help me with this.
Oh, they're doing the cabin scene from RE4. And I always hated these grapes.
Well, at least lock the door. Oh, never mind.
Stupid old man. Oh, don't break a nail, honey. I'll help you move the desk.
Hey, Captain, give me a hand.
Welcome back.
If we'd only see them, we know what to do.
Is there any way to make them visible?
Which makes them
Not
being
that I
invisible
know.
kind of a
Unless
bummer.
it's a question of the amount of atomic radiation that's available.
Huh. The thing's goofy, I tell you. Goofy. We're all gonna die in an atomic explosion.
Hello, Casper, I want to talk to the Colonel. Hello? Hello, Casper, are you there? Hello?
Are you a friendly ghost? These armpit holes were useless against radiation. Let me see here.
I've got to get out of here, I tell you.
I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out of here. He's going to tear the boards off. Get over there. Jesus.
Melville, get a grip on yourself. Get a hold of yourself.
By the way, for all you know, they could slip right through the holes in the boards.
Why are they so quiet? Maybe they're going to leave us alone.
I doubt it. But they've just put out a burst of energy. Perhaps they need to rest. Colonel Butler.
Yes?
How long does it take to shut down your atomic plant?
Why?
If my theory is right, then without the radiation of which I was speaking, these things must die.
I'll use my automatic shutdown remote control.
What is it? What are you saying? Let me through!
Hey, Jeff, Professor, they're becoming visible.
And they're really goofy. Oh no, that's just my brain tree. I planted a brain in the bowl and now it's blooming.
Someone or something must have increased the power at the atomic plant. What have I unleashed?
Ghastly, it's horrible.
Oh, you can say that again.
It's almost
It
over.
all ties up with what Dr. Warren explained to us, sir. Look carefully.
Yeah, I don't think they got Harryhausen to do this. You know you could just, like, fall out of the tree. You don't need to crawl. It'd be much quicker. I really still want to kiss you. You know what that brain reminds me of? Just say it, you know, if we're gonna die, I'd really like it, you know.
I'll get those sidearms.
Why aren't those arms on your side?
So long as it goes on, they will multiply. Getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that.
We'll see about that. You shoot him. The glass was already out, sir. Oh!
Well, anyway, they're mortal.
Why did it sound like Speed Buggy when it died? Hi, buddy. Have you got a brain?
Hold it, you'll hit him!
You'll hit him before he gets his brain sucked out. Oh! Got him!
He's dead.
Jim.
We've got to stop him.
There's only one
I'm
way
just glad
to
I
shut
didn't
down
shoot
your
him.
atomic plant. Unless we shut off the radiation, we'll all be destroyed, and heaven knows how many others.
Well, sir, there's a dynamite shed between here and the plant. If I can get through, I can blow up the control room. Well, if that's the way it's got to be, I'm afraid it is.
You want your atomic
Must it be you,
generator
Jeff?
to be running without a control room.
Be careful, Jeff, please.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
And be sure and lock this door.
He can't go alone.
In
He
all
won't
the
last a
history
minute
of
amongst
film,
those fiends.
there's been 10
Too late,
kisses
Professor.
that would deem
Anyway,
the
somebody had to
worst,
get through.
least
Then cover him as
sexy
he leaves
kisses
the house.
ever, and this
Shoot
one
straight
blew all
down
the
with
other
the
ones
shot.
out of the water.
No, not yet.
He's still dead. He's been dead for 10 minutes and he's still standing there. By the way, anybody want to close up the flue to the fireplace?
You can't, Professor, you can't.
It's suicide.
By my creation, perhaps I can control them. Give Jeff a chance. Lock it
My
up.
creation. Is it real? Oh God, I can't go through the door after him. By the way, that desk is so on wheels. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Sir, he doesn't have enough brains for 3 of you. Nice shot, Chester.
That was a brave man.
A
But
brave,
Jeff, what's gonna happen
stupid
to Jeff?
man.
Take it easy now. I know that guy, and if anybody can get through, he can.
How many of these, like... Oh, we winged me with a straight bullet. Would you guys be careful? Like, if there's like 50 of these things, why is there anyone in the town left alive? Like, wouldn't they be ravenously hungry? But that moon sure is bright. I don't know that either, because in my opinion, it would make the reactor go out of control, and you wouldn't be able to remove the control rods when they overheated. And I'm pretty sure he's just going to blow up Canada. This guy is so bad at opening closed doors. No, hey, you did it. Brains. Look at, ooh, his stalks are erect. He is ready. Wow, a comp shot. This fucking filmed with nuts. The entire army is dead. Only Jeff survives. This is like an Umbrella laboratory in a Resident Evil game. You're just walking up, everybody's dead. I've got no time for steps. I'm carrying explosives. He's got one stick of dynamite.
So long since Jeff left.
Don't even think about it.
We don't need Jeff to have a gangbang.
What they're up to. Colonel, we're almost out of ammunition.
Maybe you should have saved your bullets for when they got in the house. First off, what was on that board in? Looking silly, buddy? You said you're almost out of ammunition. Why don't you try shooting? Hey guys, there's a whole rest of the house. Hi! I was hiding in your couch cushion. Oh, hey! Oh, you only winged my brain. I don't remember numbers, but oh, there goes the rest of me. Haha, miss me, jerk. Why don't you just leave the room? Meanwhile, Jeff is still struggling with the basics of lighting a stick of dynamite. Oh, you got me, copper. Oh. What's burning? Oh, the thing. Is he trying to... He blew out the dynamite? Oh, he made a pretty desperate attempt. That was actually pretty heroic of the little brains monster. Hey guys, here's an idea. Just cover up that part of your neck where the thing bites you. No, I won't. I won't. I won't. Why are they always going after the chick? It went limp, just like Jeff. Hey now! Oh, and a young Sam Raimi gets the idea for the ending of Evil Dead. That's true. I mean, if I was a disembodied brain with a spine for a tail, I suppose I'd go to the girl too. Woohoo! No street signs! Yay! No stop signs! Woohoo! They are using the same footage they used before of him driving to the house.
Well, Captain, let's get started. Doc, I'll send you some help over as soon as I get over to the air base.
Thanks, Colonel.
What about
These floors
Jeff?
ain't gonna
He's been
scrub
gone for
themselves.
hours.
Oh, a brain bit me twice, and God, I need you.
It's okay, honey. It's all over.
Well, Major, I'm leaving you in charge.
You destroyed a
Report back when you
multi-million-dollar
have the
atomic
situation well in hand.
laboratory and spread fallout over 2 continents. Way to go. You're getting promotion and your dick wet.
Hope now that we got this thing licked, you'll encourage your people to cooperate with us.
Speaking of getting things licked, Major, I'm not going to watch, but I'm going to imagine you two.
Setting a very good example.
And as the tongues intermingled, the brain threat has been removed. Why does Barbara Purcell get, like, she's behind, like, the nurse and the mayor? Like, if I was Kim Parker's agent, I'd be pissed. Well, that wasn't so bad. Whew. That one kind of hurt. That one stung a little. I don't remember that movie being that terrible. I do like... Yeah, that was just the first one. Wait till you see the next one. I love that. What do? We only have, like, these are stop motion monsters. We don't have a budget to animate them through the whole movie. What do we do? I got it. They're invisible. And we only need to animate the third act. It's brilliant. Wow. You gotta love Hollywood in the 50s. So that was The Fiend Without a Face. Even though it should have been fiends, plural, there wasn't one fiend. Unless the doctor who created the brain things was the fiend, but he had a face. This title was misleading. It should have been The Fiend in a Terrible Movie.